Audio Jungle.
It's a new world out there, gonna make it. That's what it mighty. We jump for the stars and fly. പുതിയൊരു ലോകം ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം മലച്ചെണ്ടിൽ ഓരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം അവയിൽ കാണാതാകുന്നീതോരോ മോഹം ഓരോ വർണ്ണം
Audio Jungle.
It's a new world out there, gonna make it. Doesn't it matter? We'll jump for the stars and fly. പുതിയൊരു ലോകം ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം മലച്ചെണ്ടിൽ ഓരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം അവയിൽ കാണാതാകുന്നീതോരോ മോഹം ഓരോ വർണ്ണം ആരാരോ പാടുവനായി ആരാധരാഗം അറിയാമോ പിറാക്കളെ ഇന്നിനി എൻ ജീവിതം പുതിയൊരു ലോകം ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം. It's a new world out there, yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second day of the online faculty development program hosted by Marian Academy of Management Studies in association with IQAC. Today's session is centered on the theme Exploring the Role of Generative AI in Management and Technology. Throughout this section, we will examine how generative AI techniques are reshaping decision making processes, optimizing operations, and driving innovation across diverse industries. This exploration aims to provide participants with a deeper understanding of the transformative potential of AI in both management and technology domains, offering insights into emerging trends, challenges, and opportunities in the rapidly evolving landscape. It is with great pleasure that I extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed management, our beloved chairman, Shalde Professor B.P.M. Verghese, our manager, Ms. Jessie B.B. Verghese ma'am, and our vice chairman, Mr. Ajay B.B. Verghese, and our director, Mr. G. Aravind sir, serve as the guiding force behind our endeavors. Next, I would like to welcome our respected principal, Dr. Solomon K. Peter, for this session. Sir, your leadership and vision inspires us all. I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Ashwati AM, to this section. Ma'am, your support and guidance really inspires us a lot. I wholeheartedly welcome you, ma'am. Joining us today is our esteemed resource person, Dr. Radish Kia. Your expertise and insights are instrumental in shaping our educational initiatives, and we are grateful for your presence here today. I welcome you, sir. Last, but certainly not the least, I extend a hearty welcome to all our esteemed faculty members, staffs, and participants. Your contributions and commitment are the backbone of our institutions, and we are delighted to have you here for this session. Once again, I welcome you all to this section. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker for today's session. Today we have Dr. Radish Kia, Academic Coordinator and Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Bharat Mata College, Srikakara, who have 14 years of teaching experience and 5 years of industrial experience and also 15 plus publications, including Scopus and UGC list and 3 textbooks. We are truly honored to have you with us today for this section. I welcome you, sir, for this session. Sir, please.
Am I audible? Okay. Thank you, Simi Sebastian ma'am, for a good introduction. My special thanks to the management of Marian Academy of Management Studies, faculty members, and all the other delegated persons for inviting me for this FDP on the importance of AI in education as well as in business. I hope that majority of the participants are either teachers or professors. I think so. So I hope that we'll lead the session accordingly. You want to tell me anything, Simi ma'am, or any other talks before that? Shall I begin? Simi ma'am.
Yes, sure, you can start.
Yeah, fine. So, got a good evening. It was good raining here. And fortunately, power supply was interrupted, but thank God it's working still on UPS inverters. So let us start with a small presentation, what may be the role of AI and how it will help teachers, especially in this crucial time of new education policy, and how it may be beneficial for the students. And let us discuss together how in future these AI technologies and the generative AI will help us to overcome the uncertainties and risk, especially in the education, technology, and research area. So let me share my screen first. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So let me start with the slides. The slides will talk you how the generative AI will help teachers. So we'll be discussing today with generative AI, the opportunities, and obviously as we are teachers, we are going to start next year admissions, how it may help us, and what may be the role of prompt engineering. And if time is there, we'll do some group activity, and how important our security, privacy. The first set of slides will talk about this one. So all of you, I think majority of you are aware about this AI, what it is. This yesterday, Sujata Kurup ma'am discussed a lot of about opportunities, including the use of PowerPoints, class points, research rabbits, Gen apps, and index citations, trainings, and so on and so on. And it was a very useful session. Unfortunately, I can't attend the session completely anyway. So all of you know that what is AI. So the human intelligence, when we are converting this intelligence to a system, A system that shows the behavior that could be interrupted as a human intelligence. That may be a simple definition of AI. So, what all things we can use with AI, like testing, Google Translation, or we can use different apps like Alexa. So before going to the details of AI, let us explain or understand what may be the benefits of strong AI and weak AI. If you are using or we are using a strong AI system, it may work as a human, like something that we have witnessed in many movies, Commander, maybe Terminator, maybe, which can show the emotions, real creativity, and even have a sense of purpose. But if you are focusing only on weak AI system, it is only focusing on certain narrow tasks like language to test or pictures on your PC, maybe changing our pictures in our mobile phones, something like that. So we have to decide in an education system, we are thinking about uh, detailed examination of works, basically exams, Bloom's taxonomy, outputs. We shall focus on strong AI. So how to go for strong AI, we'll discuss in later. So one of the important part that plays in recent days, that part is generative AI. It refers to a type of artificial intelligence that has the ability to generate content that is, in many cases, indistinguishable from content created by humans. This AI can produce text, images, audio, or even video, often in response to a given input or prompt. So we can hope that in the future of education, there is an important role for generative AI also. There we need a set of learning patterns, structures, large database, then using that knowledge to produce new content. And this AI model learns to understand and mimic the characteristics of the data it has been trained on. For example, we can say that we are using generative AI. You can give all the codes and it will understand a faculty. For example, my case, who is Radish KR, and the system will learn the characteristics, the language, the abilities, and some of the information that you're giving the system. And even in my absence here, the system can take some types of lectures or maybe class or something like that. And obviously, there are certain limitations for this generative AI, like quality. Sometimes produce content that is factually incorrect. If you are giving some questions for this on ChatGPT, sometimes the answers may be wrong. A specific example, okay. And when we are giving certain codes, it may be difficult to understand. Understanding of the text they generate, the responses based on statistical patterns rather than comprehension, which means they can't answer questions that require deep understanding or common sense of reasoning. That may be some of the limitations. Obviously, bias may be there. Another important question related with safety, privacy of people, and inconsistency. Recently, we are reading newspaper that because of generative AI, people may be losing their money from their bank accounts, maybe trying to copy people like higher officials from different part of the world, maybe even in military intelligence or some other parts. I read recently in a journal, because of these changes in technology, it may negatively affect our safety and privacy also. Anyway, there may be some alternative. Let us discuss on that one also. And sometimes the data generative or generative models that may cause for over generation of data. It can be warehoused to over generate the content. We may not need that much data. We need precise data, but sometimes we are using this generative AI, the data may be over generated. So what may be our opportunities? Let us discuss on that one. These are some of the points. What are you trying to generate? The complexity of the task, whether the data is available, whether you're asking to a system the data which is not available, may be very difficult in the system. Something like a new metal or a new combination you are searching on internet, or maybe any generative AI, or maybe AI or chatbot you are giving, may be very difficult. They may give some possibilities, sometimes errors. And obviously we have to say that human review monitoring is very important, and human oversight is needed to ensure that there is no errors on the base or bias. So what may be the applications as teachers or faculties in universities or colleges? These types of systems may help the students for generating the explanations and solutions for their homework problems. Obviously, for tests like mathematics or statistics or counting, they are giving problems with multiple simultaneous tasks, or maybe with the complex calculations. Because it's the time they can use this. This is a controversial question. A set of faculty says that they are not supposed to use technology. There are still another set of faculty says that, or maybe academician says that they should use these types of devices. But as you know, the future may be depending on technology. Yeah, we may be forced to, or we are supposed to support the students and train the students and learn ourselves, obviously in these types of applications. So the complex concepts and answering questions, we can use generative AI for certain exercises, or maybe for creating reports, or even it may be helping for career guidance. The student is coming for admission for your undergraduate or your program, we need program where he or she will reach. And sometimes we can use research assistants assisting gathering the preliminary research data. And the same time we can use for language translation, as we are all talking about finding the students from outside state or outside the countries. Sometimes in future classrooms we need generative AI apps or tools. The students may be from different part of the country, or okay, we can manage with the Hindi, or maybe with the Tamil or Kannada language. If they are coming from any other foreign country, or maybe overseas country, sometimes it may be difficult. So these apps also may be sometimes useful for faculties also. They'll come to apps. I will give you certain examples also. For content generation, we can use generative AI. Obviously, for another supporting part like administrative support, schedule the meetings, managing emails, simultaneous mails should go to ICT or maybe to UGC here, universities, all these things, even in your absence, these generative AI apps shall use. So even faculties are not there, we can go for or go ahead with any types of inspections. And answering the frequently asked questions of the staff and faculty related with their leave, salary, wages, remuneration. This may help administrative also. And perhaps the important area like research, how to find out the better research papers, how to identify obviously the cloud journals, or maybe data analysis and visualization, which is very important part in research. Use generative AI. And in emergency response communications, providing automated alerts at the time of any type of pandemic, or you can say COVID time, or maybe any seasonal changes, fishermen, we can give alerts. We can give real alerts, maybe with a picture, maybe with the videos, and we can offer guidance on emergency protocols and procedures. These are some of the benefits of this generative AI. When we are coming to the student support services, providing automated response to students' inquiries, generating content for university websites, assisting, grading assignments, exams, library and information services. Yeah, that's another important area, library and information services. Earlier days, maybe 15 years or 20 years before, we can search how many persons are going to library, how many journals you read, how many textbooks you read, what may be your footsteps in library. That was very important. Now, all these things are possible because we have this technology and AI opportunities. So in future, what we can do, we can link our department, our university or college with the generative AI and also with the library. So you can easily identify how many students are going there live, how many students are online, they're reading the articles, they are reading some textbooks online, or maybe doing some research on real applications, even some they're doing and practicing some problems on their systems. All these things we can do. So directly we can say that this may help to assist the faculties to identify what the students are doing. Basically, they can manage their time very effectively. Meanwhile, I just go to another important area. Then we'll come back to this slide. Just a minute. So, as majority of your faculties, I think so. Let me ask a question. Zimi ma'am, am I audible now? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And yes, sir.
Majority of the audience are faculties, right? I think so. So these slides sometimes beneficial for obviously for management, faculties, and other interested person. Let me make it in full. Okay. Yeah, this one. So all the universities or colleges, they are be asking us, we need a good number of students. And just doing all these things because the last 45 days, I'm doing some research related with admissions or maybe how we can find out students. And when I'm coming back from my college yesterday, I got a call from outside India. Basically, it was a WhatsApp call. So I just attended the call and I sit in a restaurant. I was on the way. I just parked my vehicle there and attend the call. And they are asking me, is it possible, sir? I got the information from your maybe LinkedIn, and they are searching for finding some good patients, usually land requirements, and maybe good faculties from entire Kerala and outside Kerala. That means it is a foreign university. They want to start some programs here, and they need good number of students. Just told them, you just wait some more months because our new 5-year plan is just implementing now. We will be discussing later. Okay. Anyway, I'm just telling you, sharing all this information with you that all the institutions are now searching for a good number of students. Unfortunately, we can see that a lot of engineering colleges, diploma colleges, or arts and science colleges inside India or outside India. Outside India, okay, all the students are going after +2, but inside India, basically in Kerala, we are talking in Kerala context, students are going outside. We can't stop them because they're migrating for their livelihoods, their family members, maybe they are getting better opportunities. So this is a real problem that we are facing. So now we are going to discuss how we can solve all these problems using technology and AI. Another important thing, what we need good results and placements. To congratulate our students, how we can transfer directly from campus to corporate. All of us are competitions are there, like how many companies are coming for placement, recruitment, assistance, training. At the same time, 60% of the students are going outside India, maybe for their admissions or research or maybe migration, like job or something like that. Another thing, we are getting good medals in Olympics or maybe in Asian Games. We have to exhibit good outcome or output through our results in sports. This is another question that we are facing. And because of new policies of the central and state government, we are obviously forced to do startup must be there in the organization. Obviously, it will create a lot of employment opportunities, local people participation, and yeah, as you know, they'll be getting a lot of grant and funds from government and semi-government agencies. Okay, these are some of the examples. 2014-13 starter, so 2022-23 starter some startups. So we need more startups also in campus. So let us think how we can use this AI technology or generative AI, all these things to help the students to create more startups in our college or maybe in our universities. Okay. Then we need to get talented students from different part of the country or outside, or even maybe from outside world. One fact is right that our students are going outside, maybe good education, their system. The system is good and maybe class times. Not because our academics system is worse, because the students may be sitting in classrooms maybe for 3 hours or 4 hours, and after that they can go for part-time job. And we can't do anything. It's right. It's beyond our control. But what we can do, we can also find out their students from outside the state and outside the country, how they can come to India, how your websites will talk, what may be the facilities, how your generative AI reports will say. If you are coming to India or to a rural campus, what may be the benefits you are going to get? Maybe a different way, how you can market your education institution through technology, through AI, whether your auto response system is working there, whether your system can give answers to the questions in their own language, or maybe automatic chatbot systems are available. Let us see what may be the possibilities. Next 1 hour we will discuss on that one. Okay. Another important thing, all the universities, colleges want to hold good productive employees. But what happened? Either the employees may be going abroad or maybe to another central universities or state universities or even to other deemed universities. And employees may be sometimes, obviously not always. I mean, sometimes there may be issues like they may be frustrated or something like that. Hopefully, the colleges in Kerala, they are supporting all the employees. But how you can hold good employees taking leave for 5 years or 10 years and going in big size universities outside India? That means what I want to say, provide the facilities, we can provide the technology inside India, inside Kerala. We can find out the opportunities and other things what the employees need, so that all the students and employees can be utilized here itself, the good brains. Say, for example, total 60% going outside, at least 30% to 20% to 30% we can find out how we can hold them back. What all things we can. So we want to analyze the students. What my point, we want to analyze the students. And this is another area, another important part. Like all India rankings, like teaching, learning and resources, professional practice, graduation outcomes. India ranking 2023 is also shown, and 2024 what to happen to our organization institution. How we can get better ranks in ranking system. That is an important aspect. So how the student is searching about your organization institution, about your education system, your pedagogy, or maybe your academic supporting, like one guy to parts another part you can see one male and a female. So you must have a system. Symbolically, I am given here a system What do you need to know to start the conversation with the child or student surrounding their use of artificial intelligence? In the presence of artificial intelligence, the moment you are giving a call through telephones or maybe an email, or maybe whether you are coming to your campus, whether you are observing that student, what may be the real needs, there is a role of AI. Okay, let us discuss how we can proceed. Part one, we have to analyze the students with the supporting system of AI. What may be the category of students? What all skills they have, present skills they have, whether they have debating skills, or storytelling skills, or academically whether they are good or not, or whether they are ready to accept the criticism, or they have any problem solving skills. A lot of skills are given here: creative thinking skills, coding skills, then leadership skills or writing skills. All these things are important for different areas like engineering, arts and science, or maybe management or social science, whatever name we call. All these basic things are important for students. So if you are creating one faculty like us, maybe for analyzing 60 students, 120 students, along with their maybe classworks, lecture, examinations, basically rankings, the time that one person can effectively spend on one student may be reduced maybe to 1 hour or 2. There is a role of AI or generative AI. We can analyze the students using technology or system. Let us discuss on that one also. So first we will identify what may be the requirement, then we will go to the solutions. Okay. And nowadays we need a broader perspective on personalization. We already got training on all these things like mentoring, skill building, coaching, experiential learning, information learning, maybe remote training facilities. How we can support one student using all this technology, that's a question. Sometimes, let me start from this thing. Understanding a child or a student, that's very important. What's their thoughts, which type of family they are coming, what was their history. And your mentor may not have adequate time. We shall go for apps. Certain wellness apps are there. These are some of the examples. I got all this information from internet, sometimes ChatGPT and other tools I have used to find out these solutions. It's not mine. In Sanskrit, we will say that idam namama. These are not mine. All those things are available on internet. So these Japanese wellness apps, it's an AI-powered mental wellness app that increases the efficiency of communicating with our therapist through chat modules and the publicity of these wellness therapy and education services. So these types of things or applications will help the students to explain themselves even without the presence of a faculty or a member. They will discuss with the app and they may be getting possible solutions. Another example, Meru Health is a mental health clinic AI-powered app that offers substantial proof treatments for depression, anxiety, and stress. I already mentioned that last 45 days I am doing some data collection related with admissions and how we can implement all these better things. Majority of the cases, the students are going outside state. My maximum number, unfortunately, 25% of the students are facing issues like anxiety, stress, sometimes depression. That is also there. There is a solution like these types of applications that we can suggest to students. Okay, like Ginger. It is another platform for mental health, offering the coaching, support, and treatment on demand. It provides video sessions with certified therapists. So let us think how many of us are using these apps, and we may be busy with evaluations works. So these apps are available. Many of the apps are freely available. So let us try and ensure that these apps are good for our students. Because some apps may be not good. Let us try on these apps and provide these facilities for our students. The AI-driven chatbot. There is another one. Voibot. It's called Voibot. Employs cognitive behavioral therapy methods to assist users in managing their mental health. So what we need is a student with an outcome. So what is his daily check-ins, his mood monitoring, everything is very, very important. So we are working on the root of the students. We have to there these types of AI-powered applications will help us. There is another one wise here, like an artificial chatbots promotes mental wellness and Headspace. That is another. You can just note these names, or I will be sharing the entire document with you after this session. Okay, these are some examples only. And that's so we started from the mental health of the student. The moment the student is coming to institution or campus, just analyze the students, where he or she is, what they need, whether they're happy or not, and how we can give the support. Sometimes the students are going outside state or outside country. They want to get free time, want to escape from their family, maybe because or maybe from the friends. Not obviously always because they need a good education or maybe need some work. This is a very, very important area. Okay. So let us think about some other learning apps like ed apps. These are really familiar apps. There's a better way to train the students and Solent. This is an artificial intelligence learning application that you can use to learn about the things related to coding, machine learning, and AI itself. You can try on solo learn also. Okay. This content covers AI concepts and tools like Keras and TensorFlow and different coding languages like Python and Java. So even if you are not an expert in Python, there are apps which will help you how you can get training on Python. Okay, that session is also coming. Let's do it. There is another one, Realize It. Okay, this is adaptive learning skill application. These apps that create personalized one-to-one learning experience. See the difference. You are managing 10 students or 100 students. These apps can give precise answers, suggestion, support for each and every student. It is an adaptive engine that continuously learns from the person's training experience based on the performance and knowledge. What's the progress level? The system realize. Obviously, we can support, we can get the report and we can give personal suggestions also. But even in that sense, yeah, these types of apps may be very good. There is another ones like Newton, Adaptomy. These apps will help you to integrate your learning tools to create more dynamic and intelligent learning solutions. So, what I am going to tell you that how we can use applications in admissions. I mean, AI applications in admissions, as well as supporting the students for their mental health as well as academic excellence. So how to help the students? This AI app can also offer courses based on the students' previous learning histories and weaknesses. How the students, if the student is coming for an undergraduate program, what was the history from the school level itself, we can analyze. What was his percentage of marks, his extra curricular activities, social activities, interaction with the friends, parents, family, the society. So then we can plan. We means the system will give you certain suggestions. What may be possible solutions for this child? Okay. There are certain other apps like Quick Response that will help the students to find answers to most commonly asked questions. So the students are very curious, they want to get more answers. We can suggest these types of application. Okay, the apps will help you or help us for curriculum creation based on the students' needs and performance. Yeah, if the college is going for autonomy or autonomous colleges, these apps may be very good. Better curriculum, how the students are thinking based on their requirements, we can generate curriculums and better engagement. The AI can use modern technologies like VR and gamification. Through the games, we will learn more things. And this AI can also motivate the students by providing rewards and recognition for their achievements. Okay. And obviously for our institutions, applications or AI will help you to find out better teachers. So maybe the assistant teachers are leaving, they are going abroad. You can find a better teacher using these apps. So I am discussing a lot of things. Meanwhile, let us see what may be the other possibilities that we can use using this technology, especially in education sector. These things are already discussed. Let us come back to the point admissions. Think about a renowned higher education institution, the competitive college admission department that receives thousands of applications each year. And somebody may laugh. So unfortunately, I'm not getting 500 applications every year. I got an incident 2-3 days back. I met faculties from different colleges as very eagerly waiting for response letter with students and their behavior. They said that they're very sorry, sir. The students' number is very less. Earlier it was 3 batches, 4 batches. Now you're even facing difficulty to get at least 30 to 40 students. So let us think whether our admission procedures are right or not. Students are, you think about a real example when the students are applying for abroad studies. Obviously, there are agents, they'll be sending direct courage to the students as well as to the agents. The students will sit there, they will be getting the support from agents, and they will be learning using the applications or models or modules of the concerned university. They are learning first their system. They are ready to learn. So it says that, or our study, or can call it the research says that the students are ready to learn these applications. How many of our colleges, institutions, and universities are giving apps? Either apps maybe 3 years back or 4 years back, whether it is updated or not, that is a serious question. Basically, all the institutions who are facing admission problems, they have to think how the younger generations will think about the future possibilities. Let us start with each and every challenges. Reviewing and processing large volume of application was a time-consuming one. So sometimes the admission officers will say that these students are not having adequate marks, but we may skip that. They may have some extra abilities, skills. They may be good in arts or maybe good in sports, something like that. Human beings may be errors, but system error possibilities are very less. We can say that 98 to 99% assurance will be there. So application processing, we can think about AI applications. SM assessment, easy assessment, personal statements for admissions require significant manual efforts. It is difficult to ensure consistency and fairness in evaluations and application supports. Yeah, the students may contact you. Obviously, we are going to face this issue from this year. All the institutions in India, and what may be the new system, how will be getting admission, whether we can take a new type of courses simultaneously or maybe multiple choices simultaneously, what should be my major and minor, whether I can transfer the institution, college, whether I can quit the college or institution. All these questions will be there. Not get even time. The admission people will not get even time to keep your phone somewhere or switch off your phone. There, this AI system may support us, providing timely and accurate response to these queries. That is another possibility. So what may be the solutions, what we can use? Automated application screening system we can introduce, and AI enhanced easy assessment. We're talking about writing an essay. The students may be using nowadays, as you say, all these applications like ChatGPT. But even though they are using ChatGPT, it is easy for a faculty to identify whether the students have done any serious efforts reading on that one. Simply just ask them to write a few sentences about that particular essay. And even the same time, simultaneously, you may have 60 students in a classroom. It may be very difficult for you to complete your portions on time, to ask every day, to write all these contents and evaluate, monitor all those things. It's difficult. There we have to go for AI enhanced assessment practices. Then applicant support already we have discussed. So if you are using these applications, you may be wondering, I am talking about the possibilities. I am not coming to the applications. No doubt, we will discuss about the applications. I think we have enough time. Yeah. We'll discuss about some of the applications, and I have prepared around 30 plus 10, 40 applications for you, which may be beneficial for basically in admissions, processing, student support, exam management, and even for the better holistic development of the students. And if we are using such applications, we can say that our admissions efforts can be more time we can focus on academics than admissions will come, students will develop, okay, and efficiency of the faculties will increase, that they are spending 2 hours 3 hours time on certain other things. If we are using a based system, they are spending only 30 minutes time on this one, other 2.5 hours time they can allocate for their academic development, some article writing, or maybe book chapters, or even they can edit books. So this is a problem when we are using any type of applications. So prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is a process of designing and crafting input prompts or queries to generate AI models to elicit desired outputs or responses. The choice of words, formats, and content in the prompt can significantly influence the generated content. So what you are going to give, your questions must be clear and specific. You have to specify the format. You have to ask the model to think step by step. The model is a set of data, huge database, data sheet. They will be selecting data, and your questions are not step by step. They will be giving you entire data. That means it's not beneficial for anybody. Okay, and we have to add context for what you are giving. For example, even in ChatGPT, you are giving question. Give question very precisely. Analyze these points. You need examples, you can ask for examples. You can ask for any particular type of solutions which will help the students, especially in solving their mathematical equations, or maybe in accounting or in statistics. I will give you some example. Ineffective prompts. Summarize this report. You are giving a report and telling summarize. The system may be confused. Instead of that one, you can give a sentence, provide a concise summary of the key findings and overchanging message of the GLBA audit findings, and you can attach the report also. So you are very clearly, specifically giving what you need. You're asking the ChatGPT or any models, you need a concise summary of this one, and the following one is your report. So every time, remember, you are giving the exact question. Another creative writing, related with the creative writing, there is an ineffective prompt like write a story. If you are just giving a write a story, they will give a story about somebody, somewhere, but very clearly. Create an engaging short story about the time traveler who finds themselves in the parallel universe where gravity behaves differently. Very specific space, which time, which type of story you need, system can give you. Why we are telling all these things? When we are going to implement AI in education institutions, obviously, even if you decide you will not implement AI in education institutions, coming 5 to 7 years old, education institutions may have to use these types of devices because the world is changing. Otherwise, you will not get the right students. You will not keep talented students within you. They will find out other alternatives. So I will give you group activity later. There are certain ethical concerns if you are using this one. Like bias and fairness, AI systems can inherit bias from the data they are trained on, potentially leading discrimination on areas like admission, hiring, and grading. Sometimes system any bias or bias are there. You will be selecting only a persons with a particular rank, or maybe above percentage, above 89% or above 91% only you are going to select. That may happen also here. And your private data, student or faculty data that may be used by somebody else without your knowledge, that is another ethical concern. So make sure that the system, the module you are preparing, or the module means the program that you are preparing, it's with clear instructions related with the privacy and transparency of data. And the AI algorithms makes it difficult to understand how decisions are reached. The lack of transparency can raise equal questions about accountability and trust. Obviously, you are uploading your maybe videos or photos in your AI systems. If it is related with an education institutions, they can misuse it. So the software, there should be constraints, be clear-cut instructions related with the data privacy and security. And who is accountable? Who should maintain all those things? Who is dealing with the IT departments? The data quality, the consent of people like a student is very, very important. If you are going to share a student, one student's personal information with somebody else, be clearly there mentioned there. The universities must be transparent, colleges must be transparent about data usage and give individuals the option to opt or opt out. They are putting tick mark, then only the college or university shall use this data for that purpose, maybe even for higher education purpose, or even maybe for placements or sharing your data with outside agencies. It's very, very important related with your admissions, student development, and the further processing. Okay. So these are some of the tools, platforms, and softwares that you shall use. Excuse me. Yes. ChatGPT, we are continuously using this one. Midjourney, test, you can convert a text to an art. Vistolia, you can use this as a plugin, generate flashcards or any website, video, or PDF your own. Then Microsoft 365 Copilot, it will help you. It's a very good tool. I am using this tool also. Okay. The entire Microsoft Office suite you can use to help. I can't say that what may be its future. It's very beneficial for your studies, research, even for analysis. You can share all these files with your various systems. And 11 labs, if you are using that one, 11 labs you can use for voice recognition. You speak to it, then you can feed it scripts and it will read them in your voice, and you can even convert your voice. Or maybe Tom makes the presentations, maybe you can make your presentation simple and easy, how others can understand it. So these are some of the examples. Only there are hundreds of tools, platforms, and softwares available. So what may be the future trends in this AI? The generative AI will perform as a median level of human performance by the end of this decade. It will analyze different things. You can see, I think it is visible to you. The experts assess that technology could achieve human level performance in some capabilities sooner than previously thought. These are some of the data which is available in, we are going to 2020, 2030 to 40, 2060. What will be the changes? Later with the coordination with the multipliers, creativity will change. Even person's creativity will change. You are using the systems. Then output, articulation and presentations, how you can use social and emotional sensing. Yeah, I can tell you a story. Let me take 2 more minutes and we'll come back to story. Okay. So what may be the future trends related with the advances in technical capabilities? The most impact on activities performed by educators, professionals, and any type of creativity, we can say that. The educator and working training, there will be a change, there will be an increase. Global employment pattern, there will be a change. And this AI is likely to have the biggest impact on knowledge work, especially activities involving decision making and collaboration with the various students groups, nationally and internationally, collaboration with the faculty groups. These things are going to change. maybe within the next coming 3 years, we can see that a lot of changes are there. All this information I have just downloaded to discuss with you. These all changes are coming in our education system. That the benefit of these tools will help us to, can say that you can reduce our efforts, save some time, and we can give better service for our students. Okay, and it is not coming for your job, but it can make you much more productive. Obviously the question will be that we are implementing new training software, say based on generative AI models in colleges, institution, departments, or even universities. People may have a question that we have to learn all these things. It's time wasting, but it's not like that. It's coming for your job, but you can make more productive, which will help us to be more productive, be more happy. Okay, and through internal exploration, we can innovate the ways we have not dreamed of. We can find out what else we can do, what type of new research we can do. Okay, let me conclude on this one. Come to question answer session. Before that, I just want to share some important information with you. Just a minute. Please hold on. These are some of the important applications that the faculty shall use. We have collected around 31 applications list that will be beneficial for faculties and colleges, like a question paper generator, then generative AI assessments, Smart Sparrow, Dreambox. These are some names of these applications. So let us discuss some of the applications. I think I can share all this information with your program coordinator. We are writing a book on the importance of AI in education and business. Maybe soon it will be completing all this content you will be getting. The first one, AI question paper generator. What may be the benefits? You simply feed your chapter or test content and let AI to do the magic. You can even specific type of questions you want, like a multiple choice, descriptive, coding based questions, or queries assessing the communication skills. That is the advantage of these types of question paper generator. The another one is Line. This is an AI math education software that provides specialized learning experience, uses machine learning algorithms to provide students with interactive lessons like a real-time feedback, helping the students understand difficult concepts. Okay, so what faculties can do, we will not be getting time for reading all these 10, 20 or 30 applications. We can focus only one or two or three applications, and we'll just read on that one. Self-study materials are available. We can study ourselves. Okay. There's the third one, just known as, all the ratings are there. 4.25 you got from 5 rating scale. That is generative AI assessments. So this web-based AI-powered system that can define interactive, engaging generative AI assessments. It can be helped to study-based questions, scenario-based questions, practical assessments of user skills. The system asks probing questions to candidate to assess skills based on the initial content. Candidates need to respond to it, so it will be more interactive. This generative AI could come up with the next question related to the candidate response. See, just like a human being, based on the answers, the system can give questions. It is generative AI assessment. Another example I'll give you, Smart Sparrow. I think last days Sujita ma'am also discussed about this one, Smart Sparrow. Okay. It is also an adaptive learning platform that uses AI to personalize learning and provide real-time feedback. So through this, you'll be getting your student will be getting on patient will be getting personalized support, providing interactive lessons and real-time feedback. Dreambox, that is another beautiful name. Dreambox. It's also a max education platform that uses AI to provide personalized learning experience. It uses AI to personalize max lessons for each student. The students may not be good in max. The undergraduate students also are coming to campus. Sometimes he is not good in max. We don't have time to train him on mathematics, all the basics. There are these types of apps. And I want to tell you that these apps are not substitute for faculties or teachers. These are just like our, maybe like our employees, maybe will be helping us how we can support our students in a better way. Okay, they're not good in mathematics. Oh, Coursera, you already know that you are doing some problems for students are doing some certain courses on Coursera. So I'm not going to discuss on that one. There is another one like Marian, this an AI-powered tutoring platform that provides students with a personalized learning experience. It uses these algorithms to access students' strength and weakness, providing targeted instructions and real-time feedback. So we can analyze the strength and weakness of students. What a beautiful tool that we are using. So sometimes the faculties are doing research for 1 week or 2 weeks time. We have to upload data to ICSS or AGC or maybe an inter-American project or something like that. We can think about at least for 1 week, the students will be utilizing these apps, will be uploading questions. They will be assessing the strength and weaknesses of the students, will be getting the reports. The students will be engaged. Meanwhile, the faculties can also complete their task in time. Doesn't mean that the faculty monitoring is not required. Obviously, we have to monitor the students, but they will be engaged and personalized benefits will be there. These are another examples like Math. Again, Max education platform, Great Slam. This AI provide tutoring platform that provides students with the real-time feedback and supports. This uses machine learning algorithms to provide students with the personalized learning experience and helping the students to understand difficult concepts and improve their grades. So they are good, not good in certain concepts, not good in certain subjects or maybe certain modules. What's the difficulty to understand, to remember, to analyze, to evaluate, to innovate, to create? What may be the difficulty level? These Great Slam like application, and can't say that all these apps are perfectly right. No, sometimes these apps may help to understand the difficulty and to overcome the issues. There is a lot of apps like OpenAI, Pearson AI. If I am discussing all these things, Aglavia, auto descriptive evaluation. Indian between the descriptive responses is typically a lengthy and often biased process reliant on the examiners who must invest a considerable time. This frequency leads to delays in result processing, announcement, or delivery valuable feedback regarding the student performance. So what we can do, the AI-powered grading and assessment platforms that helps education and grade assignments faster and more accurately. Aglavia Auto Descriptive Answer Evaluation uses machine learning models and algorithms to grade descriptive answers. These are the advantages. How we can grade descriptive answers. You just try this Aglavia Auto Descriptive Answer Evaluation sheets. This is available. Okay. It will be helping us just like a human evaluator. There is another one. If I am going on this one, it will be around 30, 35. I think I already gave you adequate examples. In different ways, these all apps will help you. Okay. It's almost 7:39. Shall I get another 10 minutes time? Shall I continue? Yeah, fine. Thank you. So please come back to another one. I'll give you an example how AI will help students. Mm, just a second. Yeah, you just think about there is a certain working paper I'm doing on this one with some other faculties. This recreating the humans through artificial intelligence for the sake of society and business. There's a second phase. I am just working with the first paper was published. So what we are trying to do here, we are just trying to copy patients like our students. We'll be understanding the behavior of the students. Okay, we'll be understanding what may be the factors which will be affecting a particular behavior of the student. The particular student may be always angry, always late, not taking adequate food, or may have problems with his friends or always, or maybe not completing his work on time. So here we will be copying the entire persons and we'll be giving certain codes like L is equal to the function of behavior in n times, something like that. I will share the detailed paper with you later. But what I want to tell you that we'll be analyzing their behavior, giving certain codes like their parameters, education, their health, their mental health, their dealings with the families, friends, relatives, so and so. We'll be giving maybe different codes like HRC. Obviously, you know, in languages, we may be giving certain codes instead of sentence. So using all these codes, yeah, and I'm talking about the codes. I have a good team like Asker Technologies and other ASP team. They're working from Bangalore and the teams also they're from Cochin. And we have a group of faculties who will be helping me to do all this coding work because I'm not that much expert in coding. I can give them the conceptual framework. I need these outputs. So nowadays all experts are available. Sometimes I used to hire the experts for various projects. So this is an ongoing project. What we are doing, we'll be analyzing students' characteristics and behaviors. Okay. So what we are trying to make. Like the human eye or maybe ears, smelling, mouth, your body sensor, all these things will be converted into certain codes or maybe certain likes. In our words, we'll call this one the units. A unit 1, unit 2 or unit 3 will be dividing them. Okay. So dividing all these things in our system will be the duplication of a particular student. For example, particular student's name is naming XY. So we'll be getting the duplication of student XY in my system. So with that student XY, I can do certain experiments. So we can't do any experience with the real person, but the cognitive systems, the behavior of this particular student will be getting in our system. So what we can do, what will be the real problems faced with the students and how he or she will respond to particular academic questions or non-academic questions, or how or she will be good in sports or other areas, we shall access. We shall use computer programs to identify what may be the outcomes in future. Even before he or she is going to write the university examination on a particular paper, what may be the output or what may be the outcome, what may be the percentage of grade. Obviously, human beings, as you know, a lot of changes may be there, but perhaps at least can give 70 to 80 percentage approximately results. With that one, a team of experts can sit and help the student what is your weakness and how you can improve. You may say that even without this system, we can use, we need 1 or 2 faculties. Yeah, it's right. But think about like universities, like colleges, where it is very difficult to appoint all the faculties, 5 and 15 faculties only for this mentoring. We may have 5 counselors or maybe 3 mentoring supporting team. For such teams, these types of softwares or maybe generative AI based softwares may be very good. I just want. Hello. Somebody's microphone is. Yeah, it's okay. So I was just giving you certain example on the paper is still going on, and I think I shall share all the details with you. And now it's a question answer session. Before that, let me show you one more thing. 1 minute. This is textbooks on what I am discuss with you. Artificial intelligence in education and business. Draft copy we are preparing. I think 2 weeks back, the coordinators from the college contacted me. Sir, we need a session on AI in related areas like. So I start to write something related with AI in education. So whatever points I will discuss here, I am making in some like guide or textbook. Like you will be getting the questions and answers instantly. So through this, I think it's not possible for me or anybody to give answers within 1.5 hours or 2 hours. So these types of artificial intelligence in an enterprise, how it will help you, maybe origins of artificial intelligence, or we can say that some part is already over, like a limited memory machines. What we have to study related with this, and some part I have collected from internet. Okay, this history and maybe the impact of AI in enterprise, the impact of AI in education still going on. I think within 1 or 2 weeks we shall complete this entire book and shall share with all the faculties, those who are already logged in for this FDP program. So whatever we have discussed here, you will be getting the detailed explanations how you can go for the details of AI-based system, which may be the best system for your students, or which may be the best application for your institution and college. You can decide. Okay, I just want to give you an insight that AI systems will basically help you in education and business. These are some of the examples. I have shared some of the examples with you, and how these AI systems will help, especially in students' mental health or admission process, as well as acquiring the desired results for the future, which is very important criteria for all the education institutions. Thereby, we can ensure that our objectives, like academicians, we can achieve that one also. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, you shall discuss with me. And one more thing I want to just tell you, if you have any coding requirements, like a particular software for your organization, particular maybe support for your organization related with this one, admissions, or maybe student counseling, we have a team. I am just involved in that one related with the conceptual. My role is related with the concepts, how it should work, what may be the desired outputs, the conceptual factors I am giving. We have a specialized coding team, and this specialized coding team, what we are planning the month of this April 2025 onwards, we are planning for a 5-day session. So in this 5-day session, we may have experts like coding specialists from Bangalore, coding specialists from Kerala, as well as from UK. If you have any particular questions, we will discuss with them also. Okay, like how you can make your institution better one, how you'll get a better students for your college. Okay, anyway, thanks for listening to me. If you have anything special, you can ask me.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable session. It was really informative and fruitful. Next, we have the question answer session. Dear participants, please unmute your mic and you can ask your questions. Or otherwise, you can use the chat box, or by using the comment box, you can share your questions.
I think I took more time for detailed explanations and other things. You have any particular questions related with these areas, you shall share with me, or we shall go for a discussion mode.
Dear participants, please share your questions by using the chat box or by using the comment box.
Yeah, somebody is messaging me that you need all these reports. Okay, I will give you all this data. I think we shall complete our textbooks within 2 weeks' time. And how specifically we can use certain AI tools, you will be getting all this information through our new textbooks. Share with the coordinators also.
Then I show up for a network interview.
Okay, okay.
Then I have another important meetings. If you don't have questions, we'll go. Somebody's messaging me from IBM team. Yes.
If you have no queries related with the session, we can move directly on to the concluding session. On behalf of Marian Academy of Management Studies, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed management, our chairman, Chevria Professor Baby M. Sir, our manager, Ms. Jessie Baby Ma'am, our vice chairman, Mr. Ajay Sir, and our director, Mr. G. Arvind Sir, for their unwavering guidance and support. I would like to express our sincere appreciation to our principal, Dr. Solomon K. Peter, for his tireless efforts in ensuring academic excellence and providing valuable guidance to our students and faculty. Next, I would like to thank our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Ashwati AM, for her endless support and guidance. A special note of thanks to our esteemed resource person, Dr. Radish Kia, for sharing your expertise and insights with us today. Your contributions have enriched our knowledge and inspired us to strive for greater heights. To all our dedicated faculty members, staffs, and participants, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your hard work, dedication, and active participation in today's session. Your contributions and commitment are what make our institution a thriving learning community. Together, we have made this event a resounding success, and I look forward to our continued collaboration and achievements in the future. Thank you once again to everyone involved for making today's event a memorable and enriching experience. Thank you. Dear Google Meet YouTube participants, the feedback link of this section had already been shared in the chat box and in the comment box. Make sure that you fill the same. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you. Special thanks to the management and faculty members of Marian Academy. Thank you, sir. Mahesh, sir?
Sir,
Okay, sir. If any questions was there in box, we'll answer them through the test books also.
surely, sir.
Okay.
If any questions are there, I will forward it to you.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for once again.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Second